very different video for you today. One of the things that I love doing, and I've heard it many times, is when people come to my channel and they rediscover things from their childhood that they loved when they were a kid, but forgot about, frankly. My Star Trek, a lot of the stuff that I have, from the vintage toy videos that I've shown you guys, the Star Trek stuff, to all kinds of things. And I love hearing that. But recently, something made me feel that way, that I completely forgot about. It was so cool. I was going through some videos and I actually seen a video of this gentleman making Herbie the Love Bug models. And it just, I had a total flashback. I was completely, I don't want to say blown away, but I was just transported back to my childhood. I absolutely loved Herbie the Love Bug, and I forgot about that. And I want to give a shout out to Sean, Sean's Models, and he rekindled my love for Herbie. And I want to give him a shout out, and thank you so much, Sean. You did a great job on all the ones that you have made. When it comes to Herbie the Love Bug, I seem to remember there was one with Don Knotts, and I think the one that comes to mind, to me anyway, more is the one with Ken Berry. I think Herbie the Love Bug Rides Again. I think that's the one that I remember the most and that I liked, because Herbie had his friends. If you remember, it had all of the they had all their headlights on, and they were all different Volkswagen Beetles. And it was a really fun movie. And I got the model kit from Polar Lights, and I hope it's going to be fun, and I hope you enjoy it. And this is going to be a fun build, and hopefully I can put the soundtrack into the video. Sean, I don't know how you did it without getting blocked, but thank you, my new friend Sean, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. All right, let's take a look at the box. You can see this is the Disney, the Love Bug, snapped together model kit. Body molded in color with loads of cool chrome and easy application sticker sheet. Now, I don't like stickers. We're going to get to that. I actually ordered some water slide decals, because you can see the Volkswagens have that little raised area on the trunk in the front, and you can see even the professionally built model, you can see it's not the best scenario. Plus, I'm going to like to use the micro set, and then we can clear coat it to keep it protected. So this is from Polar Lights. Model shown was assembled by a professional modeler. And let's check out the ends of the box. This is model number 6816 from Polar Lights. You can see the same picture that they use. Both ends of the box are the same. And let's see, let's take a look at the side. And this is a skill level of 2. All plastic model kit. And it shows you some information on the contents. Include all plastic pieces to complete model. A sticker sheet, pictorial instructions describing the assembly. And this came out, let's see, I look for the date. (2004). Well, the only date we see is 2004. I don't know if this model kit itself came out in 2004, but we'll see. Looking at the other side, it's kind of basic. It's kind of like the ends. So looking at the back of the box, you guys can see the fellow fans of the round 2. We've got the Johnny Lightning series, and I've shown you some Johnny Lightning starships. The Shuttlecraft. I've shown you the let's see, the Klingon Bird of Prey, the damaged Enterprise. Well, looking at the back, you can see the look for Disney's Herbie the Love Bug die-cast collectibles from Johnny Lightning. 1/64 scale die-cast model. Also available in 1/64 scale Disney's Herbie the Love Bug from Herbie Goes Bananas. Then we go to the larger 1/18 scale Also available in 1/18 scale, Disney's Herbie the Love Bug from Herbie Goes Bananas. You can see the one on the bottom when he was in the water. But there's not a lot of information about the model kit itself on the back. We got the Love Bug information. You can see, I think that's Ken Berry. You've seen him in films and on your TV screen for more than 35 years. He's won races worldwide and provided laughs for millions. His heart endured generations to his unassuming shape and his perverse and go-get-em attitude. His perseverance and go-get-em attitude, is a lesson for all. Who is this automotive legend? Why, it's Herbie the Love Bug, of course. The legendary number 53 is now available in this 1/24 scale snap-together model kit. Check out the movie-accurate attention to the details with fit and finish loyal to the original. And the rest is in, I don't know if that's French, but that's everything in the box. So let me go ahead and actually open it up. There's something so exciting and satisfying about opening up a model for the first time, ripping off the plastic. Maybe we should move the Reliant. We're working right now on the USS Reliant, and incidentally, let me show you guys real quick. We just finished doing the nacelle that was blown off by the Enterprise, so that's pretty fun. Oh, so the box opens this way. We didn't even have to move it. All right, so let's put this over there and show you guys what's in the box. First off, we got a bag, and we got that fantastic little buggy, little Volkswagen Beetle body. Let's get him out of there. Nice. I'm going to tell you guys, is it possible, is it me, or are the Volkswagen Beetles probably the world's cutest car? There's just something amazing about them. They're cute, and how could you not love Herbie? And those of you that follow my channel, what I'm really hoping is that, because I want to model mine after Herbie Rides Again, and we get to see a lot of nighttime Herbie with the lights on. So, of course, we're going to light the headlights, the tail lights, and the fender lights. This is going to be really fun. The color of the model looks good, but I think we're going to paint it, because when we're going to put the lights through, we want to make sure that there's no light leak. You can see the light leak. So I think what we would do is we would prime it and then paint it. And the color is kind of like an off-white. Like when you got paint for the walls, you have, there is snowman white, there's ceiling white, there's off-white. There's so many different shades of white. There's going to be the same thing with this. You can see he's white, but he's not white like the instruction sheet white. He's kind of like an off-white. And in Herbie Rides Again, I'm going to have to check. I don't know if they have the top. We'll see. It's been a long time since I've seen the movie. But anyway, this is the body. and I'm looking forward to building him. Let's put him over here for a minute. And what else we got in this bag? It looks like we got the tires. Let's see, hopefully you guys can see the tread. That's so cool. Are there any writing on the sides? Can't tell if these are Goodyear. Although Goodyear is an American company and Herbie is from Germany. But I love the treads on the tires. Been a long time since I made a car build. And one interesting thing is that they have 5 tires. So I'm thinking we're going to get to use one as a spare. And you can see they actually give a little screwdriver in the kit. I believe these are the axles. And we got a couple of screws. So, we're not going to open that right now. Well, let's put the tires aside. You're going to see how he's going to look. And the next bag, looks like we've got the clear parts. All right. And I love it. We got the clear headlights, and this is going to be so much fun to light up. Love it. You can see where they're going to go. And I'm sure there's going to be a chrome insert to put in. And let's see, these could be the tail lights. We got the clear red. Let me show you guys. We're going to use the Testors Clear, and we had gotten this for the starships, for the Bassard collectors. So we're actually going to use the clear red for the tail lights. It's going to do a really nice job. And finally, you can see we got the windshield. Oh, actually, that's not the windshield. That's the back window. You can see how it's going to go up inside. And we'll put a little bit of detail around the glass just to bring it out a little bit. This is going to be a really fun build. All right, what else we got? Looks like the bottom of the car, we got the chassis. Looks like there's a part that fell off the tree. I'm not sure what that is, but we'll see in the instructions. And all right, we got the bottom. So this would be the hood compartment, or excuse me, the trunk. That's probably where the spare tire is going to go. And you can see the engine. It looks like the chassis. It's going to go in the front. Nice. So this is going to be fun to detail up. I got to be honest, one of the things that I was debating, I was thinking about getting a different model of the Volkswagen from round 2, Polar Lights. I think it's an AMT kit, or it might be a Polar Lights kit. Anyways, the Coca-Cola Volkswagen Beetle. And I was thinking of getting that because you could open up the trunk, you could open up the hood, and see the engine. And I'm happy to see that we can do the same thing with this. And since that I got the water slide decals to go on the body, this is going to work just fine. We can make this look fantastic. So you can see looks like the transmission. Now these would be, I believe, 3-speed transmissions on the floor. Oh, there's some writing on here. Polar Lights, 2004. and this will be the underside of the car. Again, we can detail up the bottom, and we don't have to paint this because this is going to go in the bottom, and that won't be seen because there's going to be an interior. And let's see what else we got on here. I'm not sure what that is. Could be the emergency brake, I don't know. But again, we'll find out in the instruction sheet. You can see, looks like a couple of radiator hoses. And we've got the belt, the pulleys, maybe for the carburetor. Not the carburetor, the alternator, excuse me. And water pump. And so this is going to be pretty fun. I haven't built an engine, man, in a long time. I can't even remember what the last model car that I made. And we got the chrome parts. I was looking forward to this because I want to see what we can do for the headlights. All right, let's move this. And it looks like we've got, yeah, these are stickers. They're not decals. You can see they're the peel and stick. And yeah, I don't like these. So I ordered some water slide decals to put on, and we can use the Microsol and a Micro Set to have it form fit. And then we'll lock them into place by clear coating the car. Because I also thought about doing the painting masks and doing the painting, but I looked and I couldn't find painting masks for the car. And I figure it looks relatively simple. We do a black circle, mask off the edges, and then mask off the stencil 5 and a 3, but we'll go with the water slide decals and see how that goes first. Last resort, we can try to make our own paint masks, but you can see the license plate. What is that? California OFP 857. All right. Now let's take a look at the chrome. And again, looks like these are the headlights. This is going to be so cool to light as well. You can see the little raised piece, or piton in Francais, and that's going to go right in, and then the glass, or the clear plastic is going to go over to form the headlight. And I love it. This is going to be so much fun to light. We're going to put the little lights in, and we're going to give him headlights. Look at the little rear view mirror. Let's see, where are the side view mirrors? Oh, here they are. So these are going to go on the fender. And unfortunately, we're not going to be able to light these because it's solid plastic. We'll see. Maybe, I mean, it wouldn't be the end of the world if the only working lights were the interior dashboard, the tail lights, and the headlights. So we'll see as we go along in the build. And you can see these are the little dome cover hubcaps that are going to go on. And we have his mufflers, the exhaust. And check out his bumper. So we got the front and rear bumpers. What else we got on here? Pretty much it. This is going to be really fun. I'm not sure what these are. It could be pedals, maybe his clutch. the brake. But we'll see. So those are the chrome pieces. And it looks like this is the last bag. Yep. So let's check out what's in here. So we got a tree that's molded in white, or the same color as the body that we're going to have to paint. And you can see this is the section that's going to go on the roof for the, not the convertible, but the sunroof. Again, I'm going to have to check to see if he's got that in Herbie Rides Again. If not, we can fill these in. And you can see that iconic trunk. Because you guys may or may not know, the Volkswagens actually have the engines in the rear. You can see where the taillights are going to go, and this is going to work out well because we can actually light these as well. You can see the housing that we can put the light in. And let's see, these would be the, I think these are the rims for the tires. And look at his little steering wheel. And look at, you can see he's got a shifter on the column. So I'm wondering if Herbie's an automatic in the movie. I'm trying to remember. I don't know. But you can see his running boards that are going to go on the sides. And a cute little hood that's going to go in the back. We can check out his engine. Let's see what else we got on here. Looks like we got the license plates. We can put the decal on. And there are decals on the water slide decals that I got. There are license plates. So this is the only tree that's molded in white, like the body. And let's see, we got two more. And we got the interior. I love it. Look at the detail on the walls. Unfortunately, we can't open the doors. That would have been great if the doors would have opened. But we can still detail this up nice. And look at the dashboard. Let's see if we can find a way to light that up. Or light the interior maybe with a dome light. We'll see. And you can see the seat, the bench seat. I think that's the back seat. Because there were two bucket seats in the front because you have to put the shifter in between them. And again, the ones that I've been in, and actually because my friend had a Volkswagen Beetle. When we were in high school, it was a 3-speed. And you can see in the front, we've got the seats. I'm going to have to do some research and check out the interior of the car. But it's molded in gray. And let's see, is that everything? Those are all the parts and the decals. So the only thing left is let's check out the instructions. Herbie the Love Bug. You've seen him in his films on your screen. Okay, so this is the same thing that was on the back. And it gives you some steps. Step 1, you begin by snapping the window unit into the body by sliding the window into place and snapping the windshield into the opening. Press the hinge onto the trunk lid. Install a trunk lid to the body. Using a hinge plate and 2 short screws, press the hinge onto the engine cover. Install the engine cover to the body using the hinge plate and 1 short screw. Step 2, press the steering wheel into the steering column and press the steering column into the dash. Press grab handle into the dash. Press the rearview mirror into the window unit. Press assemble dashboard into the body. To complete assembly of the basic body, press the inner trunk into the body. Step 3, engine assembly. Begin by snapping the engine halves together. Press the left cylinder pair to the left shroud and press this assembly into the left side of the engine. Press the right cylinder pair, the right shroud, and press this assembly into the right side of the engine. Again, we're going to detail it up. Part 4, press the engine cooling fan onto the top of the engine. You attach the carburetor, 48 to part 47. Press rear engine cover to the engine. Press the fan belt to the part and install the engine into the chassis, followed by the exhaust system. Do not press exhaust system pins in tightly at this time. Snap rear suspension in place. Step 5. Let's see. Press the pedal cluster, shift lever, and handbrake into the locator holes and interior floor. Press the seat back to back seat and snap the assembly in place on the floor. Press the seat back and right seat and snap assembly seat to floor. Press the other seat into the floor. Snap assembly to floor. Install the hoses 50 between the chassis 36 and the engine fan 47, plus assembled interior onto locator pins and chassis. Step 6, press 5 tires into the 5 wheels and snap the hubcaps in place. Press right side front axle to the front axle and press left side to the front axle. Press the parts into 69 and 71. Press the tie rods 72 into the pins top and bottom. And step 7 is slip short steel axle through the rear suspension and engine and press the assembled wheel onto each end. Slip long steel axle through the front axle and do the same thing. Step 8, slide assembled chassis into the body and engage the locator tab at the rear of the body into the slot of the rear chassis. Line up the holes in the bottom of the chassis with the post on the bottom of the inner trunk. And fasten using long screws provided. Press the exhaust system at this time. Pins into the holes of the engine bottom. And let's see, we've got step 9, to snap the canvas roof on the top of the body. It says we put the door handles into place, install the turn signals, right and left in the chrome vents, install the headlights, left and right, press the left taillight and into the left taillight bezel and the right. Let's see, rear license plates, bumpers, locating the holes in the front, install the front license plates. And let's see, the running boards would be last, and then you add the mirrors. And then you drop the spare tire assembly into the trunk. So step 10, we put the stickers on as shown. You can see where the stickers are going to go. We got the painting hints. We got the clear red for the taillight lenses. The turn signal is amber, lenses in front of the turn signals. Aluminum, cylinder, crankcase, and transmission. Brass would be the carburetor. Gold gray would be the canvas roof. And you can see the completed model of what it's supposed to look like. The same picture that's on the box. Look for Disney's Herbie the Love Bug 118 and 164 die-cast scale collectibles from Johnny Lightning. And you can see the sticker sheet. So let's check out the instructions. Okay, let's see, where do we start? So the second side is in a different language. So we're starting from this side. And you can see the first part. We'll start to put, the body comes together. And it shows you where all the parts are going to go. And it shows you the step-by-step instructions to use that they want you to follow. And that's basically the instructions. Again, this is for model number 6816. So that is the instructions for the Love Bug. And this is going to be one of those really fun builds. Again, it's just, I'm looking forward to this build. We've got so many things going on right now, so this will be a little bit down the road. But I'm looking forward to putting him together. doing the detailing and having Herbie the Love Bug. And we're going to light them up. And I'm going to use the same power system. We're going to use the small button batteries, and we'll figure out, maybe we can put it into the hood. I don't know if there's going to be enough room. You can see where we're going to put the spare tire. Perhaps we can put the power pack in there. If not, we'll find a place for it. Maybe we can just put it on the bottom. We'll find a place for it. But my friends, this was the Herbie the Love Bug from Polar Lights. Let me show you guys the front of the box again. And this is what he's going to look like. So this is going to be one of those really, really fun builds. And again, I want to model mine after Herbie Rides Again, because that's the movie that I remember the most. And we're going to paint it, and we're going to detail him up, and hopefully he's going to look pretty good. Now the wheel looks turned in the front. It said nothing about the steering wheel moving the front two tires on the instruction sheet, so I don't know if that's an optical illusion, but it actually looks like the wheels are turned in the front, unless they bent it to make it simulated turning, but it does not turn by the steering wheel. But my friends, until we do this build, this is going to be really fun, and thank you for watching.